Oh yeah. Yeah. Yes. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good one. That's a nice fucking bass. 哦，that's nice. Yes. Hell yes. Hell yes. Fucking big hog. Woo! Yeah. 5'8". Hell yes. Whew. Yeah, baby. Look at that monster. Oh, 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 oh. Yep. Oh shit, dude. Net. Oh shit, net for sure. 100%. This is a big fish. That's a fucking giant, dude. Did you see him?
No.
Watch him coming up again.
Oh yeah.
Holy fuck, that's big. That's 4, I think. Maybe 5. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, don't get, oh shit. He's coming up, he's coming up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here we go, here we go. Get him, get him, get him. All right, it's okay, it's okay. He's still right here, I'm gonna pull him up. He's tired. Hell yes. That's a fucking hog. Oh, god damn, that's big. That monster. 412.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Look at that.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Nice topwater right there. Chugger spook. Yeah. Here I was actually fishing docks with the worm, but as you can see my cast, I was actually off the dock and hit some cover, and sure enough, I got a decent bass here. This is pretty nice when you put up a good fight. I'm using a medium light rod on this, and so it makes the fight feel really good. If you listen, you can hear him pull out a little drag. There were quite a few boaters on the lake, and so I was constantly having to battle the waves and the wind along with that. So I did a little fast forward at this part of the video, so you didn't have to watch me struggle to get the hook out of the mouth. Apparently I'm just sticking the hook in them real good lately, because it seems like I've been having a hard time getting the hooks out. Sir, nice one. Yeah. This one here wasn't actually by a dock. There was a little brush pile right by the edge of the water here, and I kind of got it close to that, and I think I might have pulled one out of there. This was the best of the three of them, and he ended up being bigger than I thought. I thought I was just going to kind of horse him in here, but he pulled quite a bit, and in the end I saw him and realized I probably should grab the net. I was thinking about boat flipping him, but I decided to grab the net and pull him in with that. I did try the topwater after this in another cove that didn't have docks, and I didn't have the same luck there as what I had in the one with the docks. So I ended up, that's a nice bass. I ended up, and this was a little later in the day, another topwater catch here. Just going by a little dead wood here, and got a nice hit. This was a real nice bass. This one ended up being 3 pounds. I was using a Berkley Chopo for my topwater. I love the Berkley Chopo. It's a great lure. I like chuggers also, but that the Chopo is similar to a whopper plopper. It's got a fin on the back of it that spins around as you pull it in. So you'll see this one in just a second. I think I got him up to the boat and realized he was a little bigger than I thought, so I had to net him. I fast forward here for you a little bit. Seems like all day long the fish were trying to stick me with the hooks, so I took my time. Oh, this one wasn't bad actually. Yeah, that's a good looking bass. This is the one where I had a nice flip on the back of this pontoon, let it fall, adjusted my line a little bit, and then I felt him on there right away. And then as soon as I set that hook, he took off and went and wrapped himself around the pole on the dock. I didn't think I was going to get him, but I took my time and just put steady pressure on there, and he just pulled off there, wrapped back around, and came back out. So I was pretty happy about that. He ended up being another 3-pounder. Nice fish. And that is kind of how my day went at Annabessacook. Great lake, love fishing there.
Yes, sir.
And we'll definitely be going back again this year. Thanks for watching.
Yeah,
don't forget to
nice
like
one.
and subscribe to a worm, and then I put that away, and I'm about to call my shot right here.
We're going to try for a topwater hit in this lettuce.
And you'll see the next cast after that bold statement.
Boom. And the fight's on. This ended up being a really nice one. 3.37 was the weight on this one. I had actually planned on fishing the frog back in here. There's a nice spot with lily pads back in here, and I did fish the frog after this, but it was so calm and smooth. I wanted to fish topwater heading back into that to get to the lily pads, and ended up pulling out this nice one here. I ended up getting nothing on the frog all day. I didn't even get a hit on it, so that was definitely not a strategy that worked.
Yes, sir. Right there.
Woo.
Yeah. Nice one.
I fished Great Pond in Belgrade, Maine on September 1st. I was trying out a new wake bait. I got a 6 cents wake bait. It's jointed, kind of like a crankbait almost on the top of the water. Has some great action. First fish I caught with was this big pike. I was disappointed I didn't have the camera pointed over so you can't see the massive hit he put on the lure. But put up a pretty good fight. I got 40-pound braid on here, so I was able to handle him pretty good. It's kind of fun catching them. I don't like them that much, but it is kind of fun to fight them. I like them a lot better than the pickerel that we have at China Lake. As far as the pike aren't as slimy and as stinky as those pickerel are. Yeah, that was my first catch on here. I sped it up a little bit. It took me a little bit of time to get him off of this lure because I didn't want to mess with his teeth.
Look at that one. Yeah.
Boom. That's a big boy. Yes, sir. Big ugly pike.
Now Belgrade, Great Pond is really known for its smallmouth, but I was in the back in the grass beds back here, and I found a nice largemouth. Same lure. So this is still that wake bait, and he nailed it right by there was a sort of like a the bank had a lot of roots growing on it, and I think he was just kind of hiding up in amongst the roots there.
Yeah.
I had actually never caught a largemouth at Great Pond until this day, so this is a pretty good first one to catch.
Yep. That's a nice one.
I think it ended up weighing in at 3.2. This is my big fish for the day, the lunker. Again, throwing a topwater. You'll see that's the pattern that worked, was the topwater. This is back in a little cove, right by the edge of the grass and the lily pads back there. And he nailed it, and he wanted to jump, and you'll see here right before I net him, I actually stick my rod tip in the water because last week I had one that jumped right by the boat and spit the hook on me right there, so I tried to keep him from jumping, and it worked, so got him in the boat.
Hell yeah.
This one ended up being 4.32 pounds.
Yes.
Yeah. Look at that one. Heck yeah.
So I started off the morning here with a chug and spook, and this was literally my third cast. Hadn't been on the water for more than 5 minutes, and just got a really nice one here. This was literally about 50 yards, maybe 100 yards from the boat ram.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one.
The water stayed calm like this the whole day, which made for some great topwater.
Yeah. Yes, sir. That's a nice one.
This one, I believe, is just one cove over from there. This, I really like. This bass fought pretty good, and his coloring was different than the other ones. He's almost like a dark grayish color. You'll see when I get him in here. I had my net handle extended all the way because I had my jerkbait got stuck on a rock, and I was using my net to try to get it out of there. Eventually I did, but I forgot to put the handle back down.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so here you go. You see, it's
go.
a real pretty one. It's a darker color, and it's a pretty bass.
Boom. Little topwater action.
But after work last night, it was a little windy, but I found some calm water in these coves, and was able to get some topwater going. This was a nice one here. The topwater baits that I was using yesterday were the Berkley Chapo 120 and the Head and Chugger. Chug and Spook. I did try the Chugger Spook a little bit too, but that didn't get me anything.
There we go. Good topwater action there. Yes, sir. That's a nice one.
That was on the Berkley Chapo 120. Every time I'd get some cover, like down trees or something, I'd cast real close to that shoreline, and that's where they were, in that very shallow. I had to get it right on the shoreline almost in order to get them to draw out of there and hit the lure. This one and the last one were pretty much not back to back, but within probably a couple of minutes, 3 or 4 casts really.
Yep. Another nice one on the Chapo. Boom.
And this is going to be my big fish right here. And this is a good example of here. One of the things that I like to do is I like to, when I cast my lure out there, leave it sit for maybe 3 to 5 seconds. And while I was doing that on this one, the fish actually took it before I ever started reeling at all. And once I started reeling, I realized he was on there and set the hook. But it's just something my dad taught me a long time ago, and I think it holds true that you let it, give it a rest when you cast it. Just let it sit there for a couple of seconds, and it really does make a difference.
That's what I've been looking for.
This was a nice one. This one weighed in at 3.54 pounds.
Boom.
Yeah, I talked to myself out there. This is a really good. This is a good one because this happens frequently, especially with the topwater here, where you'll see the fish hit it the first time, and the tendency is to just jerk that lure right away. But this is what you should do: is don't react right away, because he missed it the first time, and then I just kept going slowly, and then he got it the second time.
Yes, sir. Another nice one. There we go. Boom. Yes. Hell yeah, baby. Woo. Look at that one. Look at that. That's a hog. Hell yeah. Look at that. Yeah.